This is a continuation to the video I did earlier because, the phone doing foolishness. But anyway, the whole reason for Jimmy Uso joining for Jay and everything he did before, you completely ruined. You just threw it away. You destroyed all of that. When you could have just made Jimmy Uso a solo single rogue heel, and I gave you a perfect reason to make that happen in the video before the last video, which this is a continuation to. How could you just do that? You come on, man. So what was all that for? What was I ain't taking your crap, Roman, for? What was Roman, Solo, y'all can't tell me what to do? What was all that for? What was, when you really think about it, even if this isn't what it was, this is how it should have been. And if you look at it, that's really what it was, even if they didn't say it. What was Jimmy Uso joining initially just to be by Jey Uso's side, to be his protector? A perfect story as to letting him join the bloodline, even though obviously he get to enjoy it a bit because initially he only did that for Jay. What was all that for? You threw all that goodness away. That goodness that was added to the goodness of the bloodline story just because, come on. Come on. Now he trying to get back to Roman Reigns? Really? All that abuse. Jey Uso was supposed to be the one who were going through mental turmoil and all that abuse and manipulation, and then eventually break out like he did and be his own person, which they're doing with him, and I hope they never change that. Thankfully. Jimmy Uso was supposed to be the guy who really only joined to stay by Jay's side, to be with him and protect him. And then obviously, when he saw Jay was in trouble, like how he was before Money in the Bank, that was the last straw. And he basically saying, no, that's it, me and Jay leaving. And I'll tell Solo to leave, but at the end of the day, it's up to him because, obviously he closer to Jay, but he still care about Solo, so he got at least let him know, hey, man. But you know how that go. You threw all that goodness away just like that? So now come on, I don't even... This is why I have to pretend for myself that Jimmy Uso is not going back to Roman. Because if I don't, I wouldn't even know how to watch SmackDown or WWE anymore. Because this is so stupid. How could you do that? Come on. I didn't know how to watch Smack. I had to quickly change my mind and pretend Jimmy was his own person because the new theme song he got, all of that goodness, perfect time to make him a solo rogue heel. His new theme song, banging, perfect song for him being his own person on his own 2 feet. No, you decide to go the lazy route and just make him a fag and sissy boy to go back to Roman. Take all that abuse. Really? The theme song? Everything that went on before just for him to go crawling back to Roman? Come on, man. I almost didn't know how to watch SmackDown tonight. I had to make up in my mind, okay, Jimmy is by himself. He's not going back. Even though I know that's what's happening, I gotta pretend that's not what's happening to watch SmackDown. Because if not, I literally couldn't watch it. Come on, Triple H, man. Come on, man. You better than this. Unless, because I know Vince McMahon still probably got his claws in the business. You let him... I guess you don't have a choice because it is still Vince McMahon's business. Vince McMahon sipping foolishness in your ears. Come on, Trips. Come on, Papa H. And Vince McMahon, Papa Vince. Man, come on, Vince. Don't do this, Vince McMahon. Come on, man. Come on. And also, what the heck are y'all doing with Anyway, Baron Corbin is another video. But come on, man. Y'all don't do this to Jimmy. Don't make him a lackey. And then, not only that, the least you could do is let him beat AJ Styles tonight. I say make AJ Styles a jobber. Make AJ Styles still be a winner. But AJ Styles lost last week to Solo. Great. He could have still lose this week to Jimmy. That wouldn't do nothing to his credibility. Let him lose to Jimmy this week. Let him help Jimmy out. I don't think AJ Styles would have mind. Give Jimmy that win. That's the least you could have do. You're done doing this garbage, sending him back to Bloodline. The least you could do is not make him look like a joke. He done get A8 by John Cena, which I was cool with because I thought you guys were going to make the right decision and let him go off on his own and be a successful single superstar. But I guess not. So I was cool with that, you know. Everything cool, yeah, man. At least he had a segment with Cena. You let him lose this week to AJ Styles too? Come on, man. Come on. Don't do this to Jimmy. Please, no, man. Don't let him be with the Bloodline and don't make him a joke. Don't do this, man. Come on.